Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back. Another wonderful week has passed, and now you're back with us. And whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I guess is up to you.
I think it's probably a bad thing for sure.
I mean, I know a lot of things that I would rather be doing with my. Today's Sunday? Oh, today's Saturday.
Yeah, today is
Oh my
Saturday.
God. So
We're a
it
little
hasn't
quirky
technically
today.
been a week yet. Yeah, we're a day early still.
Well, I mean, I've always just been
Wow.
thinking like whenever on the weekends, because a lot of people like the plans differ every weekend. It's hard to get a schedule down. So,
Wow, it's only Saturday. Man, I've been a day behind all week. I thought, wow. All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quick, before we dive too deep to anything, quick shout out to Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak for absolutely putting out one of the finest albums of the year
when was that?
recently. That was 2 days ago,
Okay. I haven't listened
and
to it, but I will.
oh, it is very good. I am a big fan.
Is it funky?
Um, it's very funky. Well, so they have a narrator for the album. Well, not narrator. He's kind of like a master of ceremonies in a way. And it's Bootsy Collins. I don't know if you
Oh,
know him. He's
yeah.
yeah, the famous bass player. So that's cool. And also Thundercat is also on one of the songs, which is really cool. I don't know. There's just all the songs really are very good. I haven't heard one on that album that I was like, you know what, this isn't that good.
Mm-hmm.
So I really quite enjoyed it.
Nice. Uh, I would
So
also like to mention first that I will be eating during the duration of this podcast. If you consider this disrespectful, I apologize, but I need to be given some form of nutrition in order to continue. So I will
Jack,
be
tell the
eating.
audience what you're having.
Yeah, I am currently consuming a bowl of macaroni and cheese with a little bit of pepper on the top and some pieces of chicken with a little bit of barbecue sauce. Nice little tasty bowl. It's nice and hot. Tastes good. 7 out of 10.
We've had some food troubles in my apartment that I'm in now.
Yeah.
Our last Saturday or Sunday, our microwave kind of just gave out, and we put in an order to get it fixed, and they didn't end up coming until Tuesday or Wednesday.
Hmm.
But we got a new microwave, and now it works. But for those few days, we were kind of SOL, just could not use it.
How does
And
it? Does it just stop working?
well, it started with like it would just not have power sometimes, even though it was plugged in. And then it started having power normally, but then if you like put something in it to heat up, it would just like spin it. It wouldn't even heat it up. So I don't know if maybe
Oh,
like a fuse or something blew or whatever happened, but it was
it's
kind of just fucked up.
turned into a lazy Susan.
It pretty much was. It was a lazy Susan with a timer that would yell at you after 2.5 minutes. But it kind of ruined my Monday because I came home from my classes and I was like, you know what I could go for? Some mac and cheese. And I just couldn't have it.
Yeah, that sucks. The mac and cheese
Al-
I'm eating right now is really good. So,
Although, I will say though, from our previous conversation we had last week, or I should say the past few weeks, I went out right after we recorded and I want you to guess what I have here in my hands. I'll give you a
oh
little
no.
sound. Ready?
Wait, I know what should I say it?
Oh, you can say it.
Is it snow caps?
Oh, it's you better believe it's snow caps.
Fuck. That should be illegal. Those should only be sold within like 2 weeks of Christmas.
What?
They're
What are you
festive
talking
candies.
about?
They've got fucking like
No,
Christmas trees and snowflakes on the fucking box.
they have snowflakes because they're snow caps.
They
What
should put those
Christmas
in
trees?
stockings instead of coal if they're bad.
They're incredible, and you are a child. So, remember
So,
last week how we went over that little, we did a quiz of all the silly town names?
oh yeah, that was awesome.
I was thinking, to continue that trend, what do we like to talk about on a normal basis? Just us, not even on the podcast. And I realized food.
Oh,
And
that's not what I was
I
gonna say,
am,
but
I am partially taking this idea from another podcast that I really enjoy. So thank you to them. They'll know who they are if they listen to this. They probably
that's
won't.
extremely vague, and I don't think they will.
They might, you know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. Shout out to that one podcast that talks about food. Shout out to you.
anywho, I got an online test here, Jack.
Oh, I love these. Yeah.
I have a list of all of the international McDonald's menu items.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna read you the name of the item.
I would like to warn you. I am pretty well versed in like random ass like fast food items that only appeared for like a short amount of time in like a random ass place. So I might be
Well,
pretty
we'll
good.
see. We'll see. So I'll read you the name. If you need me to, I can read you the list of ingredients, and I want you to guess where the food is from, the menu item.
What restaurant or like location?
It's all McDonald's. It's all McDonald's international
Oh, okay.
stuff. So it's from different countries around the world, different McDonald's in different countries.
Gotcha.
So it'll be like, you know how in a spelling bee you can get like the word of origin
Yeah.
or the language of origin? It'll be like that. I can tell you what's in it, but it's your job to go ahead and try to guess
Yeah, the origin is
what
what I'm
country.
guessing, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Now, are you ready?
Yep.
Do you have a mouthful of mac and cheese?
You betcha.
All right, here we go. Number one, the Ebby Filet O Shrimp Burger.
Wait, I'm sorry. Ebby, like EBBY,
EBI. It might
E
be EB.
EBI. Wait, fillet of shrimp.
Filet O Shrimp
Oh my God,
Burger.
what the fuck?
Would you like me to read you the ingredients?
No, I don't need the ingredients, but like, is Ebby like a person? Like how does like the Travis Scott burger, or is it an ingredient?
I'm not sure. I think it's the type of shrimp.
Oh, okay. Uh, I'm gonna go with Japan.
You would be correct.
Okay.
What made you think Japan?
I don't know. Like, there's a lot of like, I feel like just in general they eat a lot more seafood, and like restaurants are like more commonly serving seafood. There's all those like fish markets on the street and stuff.
That's a fair answer. I would have said Australia.
Shrimp on the bar, bae.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, ready for the next one?
Yep.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Taro pie.
I've heard of this. Fuck. Um,
Would you like the
can you
ingre
spell it?
No.
Wait, what?
No, no spelling.
Why not? Is it
Yeah.
tarot like a crystal ball, like TAROT? Like a tarot
No.
card? No? Oh.
No. Would you like me to describe to you
Sure. Yeah,
the
please.
All right, ready? Like a McDonald's apple pie, but with taro root filling. It doesn't resemble a pie, but is more of a crunchy, rectangular fruit-filled pastry. It has a crispy shell, and it's stuffed with bright purple taro root. Taro is like sweet potato.
Okay. I don't know where people eat taro, but if I had to guess, I'm gonna say Singapore.
You're kind of close. China.
Okay.
So apparently, it's supposed to be like their version of our apple pie. Like, you know how McDonald's has the apple pie?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like their version of it. And it looks like a crunchy noodle, but it's filled with like purple jelly.
Um, have you ever
Kind of.
had the apple pie from McDonald's? Because I have not.
No, I haven't either. I don't trust it.
I don't even really know what it looks like. Is it like tiny? Like, is it like one serving size? I'm assuming they don't
I
give you
think
like a
it's
full
just.
pie, or maybe a
I think
slice.
it's just a slice.
Okay.
I don't know. I
I
don't
feel
know.
like I
I'm
never
not well
see that.
versed in my McDonald's isms.
Okay.
All right, here's the next one. Ready?
Yep.
This one's a toughie.
Not for me.
Ovo. Oh, woo. The Ovo Maltine McFlurry.
What's in it?
The blended ice cream dessert you know and love, made with chocolate Ovaltine,
I know what that is. Yeah.
combined with heaping scoops of the powder with soft serve chocolate sauce and some chocolate chips. you've got a full-blown chocolate explosion of a McFlurry.
I'm gonna go with Canada.
It's Brazil.
Really?
Apparently,
Is
Brazil.
Ovaltine from Brazil?
Um, I don't think so. I don't know where
Because
Ovaltine
I
is
know
originated
Ovaltine is
from.
like I think that's pretty popular in the U.S. So maybe I would have guessed it started here, but I thought maybe Canada. I don't know. But
Um,
that's interesting.
I really don't know anything about Ovaltine. Let's see.
Look
I
it
think
up.
it's British.
I'm eating mac and cheese still, so.
Um, country of origin, Switzerland.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But
Yeah,
Brazil,
it's Nestle.
hmm,
Well, Americans call it Ovaltine, but apparently everywhere else in the world it's called Oval Maltine.
okay,
Yeah, it's just kind of, it's just like malt.
yeah.
I don't, I guess that's all it is. I guess it's nothing too special. All right, here's our next one. This one's might throw you a little bit.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The McNoodles.
I think this was a U.S. item. No? Oh, wait, are there U.S. items on this list? Is that an answer?
I don't think so. I think this
Oh,
is all international.
okay. Let me not say that then.
The
Okay, tell me what's in
McNoodles.
it because I need to know if this is like an Italian thing or like an Asian style noodle.
So you have a stir fry bowl with noodles and vegetables. McDonald's. It's just like stir fry.
Okay, so this is definitely not Italian. I'm gonna go with Korea, or so sorry, South Korea. I mean, maybe North. I don't. Do they have McDonald's in North Korea? Probably not, right?
Probably not. You were actually closer by saying Italy because it's Austria.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
They have different types of it. So they have chicken curry noodles and they have chicken so sour, which I'm not sure what that is, like spicy chicken maybe.
Hmm. That's
So
interesting.
yeah,
Wouldn't
Austria.
wouldn't have guessed
Aust-
that.
yeah,
In fact, it
Austria's got the
might have been
McNoodles.
my last guess. I don't think that would even be close.
All right, here's a good one. Ready?
Yeah.
The McCurry pan.
I mean, it's there's a couple countries this could be, but
Hmm.
if I had to guess which one would have the most McDonald's to have like a menu item like that, I would have to say India.
Now, why would you say India?
Um,
Because think about it for a second, right?
is curry not an Indian? Oh, I mean, I guess it. No, I guess it would be. It could be Britain too, right?
Think about it this way. What one of the most popular religions in India is Hinduism, right? And they worship cows and, they won't eat beef.
Do they not
And what
have
does
any
McDonald's
McDonald's in India? Is that?
what does McDonald's sell? Hamburgers.
Yeah, they probably don't have any fucking McDonald's in fucking India, do they?
So, would you like to take back your answer?
Um, am I allowed to Google how many McDonald's are in India?
No.
Actually, it doesn't matter. I'll take back my answer. I'm gonna go with uh Great Britain.
It is India.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Actually, fuck you! What the fuck? This is rigged. This whole game is fucking rigged.
No, I mean, come on.
That's an illegal move. You just pulled out the fucking 15 letter Scrabble word. That's bullshit.
Wow. I don't think that's even possible in Scrabble.
It's not because you cheated. That's what I'm saying.
I see. I see. Even though what can you have 7 letters in Scrabble? Something like
Yeah,
that?
I learned fun fact. I'm like my mind was blown yesterday. I read an article, or not even an article. It's just some guy saying how he was playing Scrabble with his wife, and she pulled out like a 156 point word, and I was like, how is that possible? He got two triple, or his wife got two triple word scores and like a double letter, and I'm like, that's still not 150. It's like 100. But it turns out if you put all seven of your tiles down in one turn, you get 50 extra points. Like, holy shit. I could have like beat my
See,
grandma
that's
like 70 times if I did that.
that's what I hate about Scrabble. Like, I love playing the game, but every time I play it with somebody, they pull out some bullshit like that. That or they play like AH as a word. And I'm like, that's not a word, that's a sound. And
Yeah,
then they
I
open
will
the
admit.
manual. I was playing over last summer with one of my friends, and they played AH, and I was like, that's not a word, that's a sound. And they go, look at the page 7 of the manual, and it's like sounds that are also words, and it literally the first one is ah. There's ah, eh, and like
Yeah, the
like it
Scrabble
specifically has them
dictionary
written. It's
is
just
rough.
bullshit.
Yeah. I will admit though, I have been one to be a smartass in Scrabble and try and
Yeah,
fucking pull
I
like Zizzy out of my ass with like fucking
shout out
no
to
vowels.
Zizix, California.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fucking Scrabble gets under my skin because the people that I play with are always cheesing it like that.
Yep. We should
Like
play
I can't get
sometime.
angry. I can't get angry because I guess those are the rules, but like it's still bullshit. Like you know you're being an asshole by doing it.
Yeah. Anyway, where were we at with McDonald's?
The next one might be a little bit of a giveaway,
Okay.
and I will describe it to you just because it's so dead obvious. The McNern burger. 3 bratwursts served on a bun with mustards and onions.
If this is a you no, you might have just fucking said, "Oh, this is so easy," just so I say the wrong country because you're a little fucking trickster like that. But I'm still gonna if you trick me, I'm gonna be very upset, but I'm gonna say Germany.
You would be correct. It is Germany.
Okay.
Come on, I wouldn't do that to you.
Yes, you would. You literally just did on the last fucking thing.
No, I would never.
But yeah,
Here's an interesting one. This one actually I would go for.
okay.
Ready? The apricot sundae,
Ooh, that doesn't sound bad. I don't know where the
soft
fuck it would be.
serve, soft serve ice cream with apricot topping.
That could be anywhere. I mean, where do apricots like? Where are they more popular? I know they're pretty popular in the U.S., right? Um,
I assume apricots are everywhere. I don't know. I'm not
yeah.
an apricotist.
This is probably the hardest one. There's no like cultural relevance. Aren't there like countries in the world that can't eat dairy or like have a higher percentage of lactose intolerance? Because I know the U.S. has like the
Yes,
least amount
yeah,
of people because
yeah.
we all drink milk.
A lot of European countries and like North America are majority not lactose intolerant. But once you start going to like South America and a lot of countries in Africa and a lot of countries in Asia, they become lactose intolerant for whatever reason.
Um,
If that's
yeah,
if that helps you.
it does kind of. So you're saying people in like Europe are generally more lactose intolerant or not?
Less.
They are less
It,
tolerant of lactose, or they're
they
less
can
lactose intolerant.
they are less lactose intolerant. Countries in Africa,
Okay,
Asia, and like South America are more likely to be lactose
I
intolerant,
gotcha.
is what I'm saying.
All right. Despite what you've just said, I kind of feel
Hmm.
like this is a South American country. Um,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go with Mexico. I mean, that's not South America, but it's like, you know what I mean? Latin
It's
America.
actually still North America.
Yeah, it's Latin America. But like, I don't know what other. Actually, it could be like Chile. I don't know where apricots grow. I'm gonna go Mexico. Final answer.
It is Turkey.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Uh, it says you can get them in a meal. You get the apricot sundae, a 6 piece chicken nugget meal, and you can also get Turkish garlic mayonnaise sauce as a meal. That's like the common thing.
Interesting.
It's a seasonal summer treat,
Hmm.
and apparently the garlic mayonnaise sauce is pretty good from what I'm reading.
From what are you reading? Like the ingredients, or somebody saying,
Though,
"Wow, this
yeah,
is really good."
no, for the review on the website I'm reading.
Oh. Wait,
This is
is
another
somebody
tough one.
reviewing all of these items?
I don't know if it's a like they went there and actually tried it, but the website I'm reading says But hopefully McDonald's isn't taking away Turkey's garlic mayonnaise anytime soon, so I assume that means that they like it.
I guess so, yeah.
This
Respect
next
to him.
one might also throw you a little bit because it's an interesting one.
Yeah, before you
But
start,
I
I want to make a point. Like what the fuck is with McDonald's and like releasing sauces for like 2 months and then getting rid of them forever?
because
Like,
it makes people want to come buy it because you can say I got the sauce.
yeah, but like
Bef
right now, if I was like, yo, I want to try that. They came out with two new sauces for the freaking BTS like promotion that they did, and I got it, and it
Mhm.
was pretty good. I like both of them. But like, why would they get rid of them? Like, oh, I want to go eat it. Oh wait, I can't spend my money at McDonald's to go eat that because they don't have it on the menu anymore. Like, what the fuck?
Well, a lot of the times it's usually like a sauce they usually is like very common in other countries. So maybe it's like a common sauce that's in South Korea.
Yeah,
And
that's true. Maybe it is.
well, remember the whole fiasco with the Szechuan sauce when that
Oh yeah,
happened?
I didn't get to try that, but I would love to try it. They just don't have it.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's more like people rushing to it and wanting to buy more McDonald's so they can just be like, "Yeah, I tried it."
Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of fast food places have gimmick items like that. Actually,
Yeah, and
I
plus
had
and plus the people for the Szechuan sauce that were like selling it on eBay after the fact for like $10,000 for a packet.
yeah, I was thinking the other day about like you know how some restaurants have secret menu items?
Hmm.
Like what are your thoughts on that? Because like
I
do you,
don't get
well
it. I
like
I don't I don't understand
why
it.
not just put it on the regular menu? What is the
Yeah,
difference?
like okay, I think I would understand it more if it was like a difficult thing to make that took like more time to
Yeah,
make,
but
but
90%
for
of them is just like, oh, the buns are inside out, or like we add peanut butter to your hamburger. Like it's not hard to
yeah.
do. It's just
Well, there was
weird.
one for McDonald's that I knew that was like it was like the soft serve instead of vanilla, you got like chocolate, and it was like the only difference is you're just pulling a different lever on the ice cream machine and dispensing
That's so
chocolate.
stupid.
And it's like, why would that be a secret? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, don't get it.
All right,
But anyway,
here's the next one. This one just looks delicious from the picture, sounds delicious. Here we go. The pineapple Oreo McFlurry.
holy shit, that does sound pretty good.
I don't know how well the Oreo chocolate would be mixing with the
I
pineapple,
mean,
but I feel like a
about
pineapple McFlurry.
think about first of all, think about like I'm trying to think like what's the thing that you know how like people have like orange creams like flavored stuff? It's like a
Yeah.
light take on a fruit. And also think about like an edible arrangement. Chocolate and pineapple do go together. So I think that would actually taste phenomenal if
Okay.
you made it right.
Yeah. No, I think this would be good. I would definitely try this if I lived in this country.
Okay, it's a McFlurry, you said?
It is a pineapple Oreo McFlurry.
Pineapple. Pineapple is gonna throw me for a loop.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird one.
I'm gonna say I have two places in mind. I'm just gonna
Okay.
go with the one I haven't said yet. I'm gonna say Indonesia.
What's the other one?
I was gonna say Singapore again, but
It's Colombia.
really.
Yeah, kind of strange, right? I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't know.
I mean, what does Colombia have besides like cocaine and like guns?
A dictatorship?
Pineapples?
Maybe. No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know
I
too
feel
much
in
about
my head
Colombia.
the only place that grows pineapples is Hawaii. I know that's not true, probably.
Yeah, I
The
mean, you're
fucking
right,
the Dole Fruit
but
Company like owns the fruit pineapple, basically.
yeah, don't even get me into that. I'll fucking go off. But then the problem is if I go off on Dole, they'll send a hit squad after me, and it's just a
You're done
mess.
for. Your life is over.
All right, here's a really good one.
Yeah.
You are gonna have trouble with this one. Ready?
Nah. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, ready?
Oh yeah.
The Mick Shrimp,
What is in the mixed shrimp?
breaded shrimp,
That's it?
deep fried breaded shrimp.
Why did you say I'm gonna have trouble with this? Because I think you're fucking with me again. But you know what? I'm gonna go a little bit off the curve here. I'm gonna say New Zealand.
You would be entirely incorrect.
Where the fuck is?
The entire wrong part of the earth.
Well, where is it?
Russia.
The shrimp?
The mixed shrimp.
What the fuck, Russia? You should get the fucking mixed snowball because that's all you got up there.
Oh, don't be rude to Russians.
Well, what other
I mean,
what is a Russian food item that isn't vodka?
uh, like sausages, like a lot of deli
I
meats are
I
Russian.
thought I thought that was mostly German.
No. I'll read
Okay.
you some of my favorite Russian food items. Let's
Okay.
see. A lot of caviar comes from Russia. Borscht.
I don't eat caviar. What is borscht?
Oh,
Is that meat?
borscht? It's like beet soup.
I don't eat beet soup.
Pierogies,
I thought that was Polish.
beef stroganoff.
Yeah, I'm stroganoff.
Yeah?
No, not really. I'm recording a podcast, I'll be honest. Not stroganoff.
Okay.
Stroganoff.
Anyways, the McDonald's mashed potato burger.
Oh, that what is in
Yeah,
that?
it
I don't know. That doesn't
did
sound
you
good.
ever did you ever watch that episode of SpongeBob where they kill the health inspector?
Oh no.
It
Yeah,
it looks like the nasty patty. Like it's not a good looking cut
sounds
of.
like it. Well, what is in it specifically?
It is a beef patty topped with bacon and mashed potatoes. I will send you the picture after you see it because the picture gives it away.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, I know that people often, not maybe not often, but sometimes, like it's on a lot of menus, like have potato chips or French fries on their burgers. Like that's not like completely outrageous. So I could guess I could understand mashed potato, but at the same
I
time, like
can't. It seems
weird
very
choice.
soggy
I
and
don't like
gross.
yeah,
Yeah.
you usually do that for the crisp with the French fries or the potato chip, not like the
Hmm.
potato, you know.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
like this one.
I don't know where mashed potato was invented. I know it's a US thing, but I know that probably other places have, I mean, it's a fucking potato and you beat the shit out of it. It can't be that hard to make. Um,
Well, aren't potatoes like the one food item that literally will grow anywhere? Am I
yeah,
making that up?
I think you're right. And they also like have like I don't know if this is true, but I think they have like the most well balanced like vitamins or and nutrients like
I mean, we can just agree that potatoes just slap. Like I
they
love
they do
potatoes.
slap. I don't think there's anything. If we had to make a tier list, I'm sure they'd be like an S tier vegetable. Are they a
All
vegetable?
right.
I don't know.
Yes, I think
I
they
think I
are.
think yeah, they are, but they're also a starch, I think.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say they are starch, but I know they might be a
I'm pretty
vegetable.
sure anything that grows in the ground is a vegetable.
All right, friendo, give me an answer.
Oh, right. I'm gonna say Great Britain.
You would be wrong.
Where is it?
China.
What the fuck you doing over there, China?
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Let me send you a picture of the nasty patty here. Take a look see.
Oh
It
my
just
God.
doesn't it just doesn't
Oh.
look
That
appetizing.
is that is quite possibly like the most disgusting burger I've seen in my life. And
It looks like the nasty patty. That's what I'm saying.
they must be feeding this to all the Uyghur Muslims to kill them.
Okay.
Just thought I'd get a little topical there.
Bubblegum squash McFlurry.
Um, bubblegum squash. Is that a type of squash? It must be.
Soft serve ice cream blended with marshmallows and bubblegum flavored syrup. Don't worry, no gourds were hurt in the making of this McFlurry. Squash means marshmallows in this case.
Oh. Okay, that doesn't sound bad, but like what place would
It
call
it doesn't
marshmallow
sound bad, but
squash?
I don't think I could get through all of this.
Yeah, I would feel like sick after eating like 5 bites.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. This seems like I don't know what place would have that. I want to say like Japan or South Korea just because they tend to have like a lot of like fluffy like weird snacks. Specifically Japan, I think. I'm gonna go with Japan.
That is a good guess. I would also say that guess if I was in your position. It is Australia and New Zealand.
Huh.
There's a picture of it, if you're wondering.
You sent one? Oh, oh.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't it looks like something I would love to eat when I was like 5, and then I look at it now and I just feel sick from looking at it.
That looks like how you draw the Bermuda Triangle on a map. Anyway,
Ready?
yeah.
The
Excellent.
Chicha Purple Temptation.
Chicha. Is that
Yep.
a what's in
It
it?
might be Chica.
Chiga? What is it?
I believe it's actually Chica Purple Temptation. It is a decadent dessert made with, here's your hint, blue corn.
Oh, what am I supposed to
Let
get
me,
from that?
here's,
Fucking it's oh, I know, it's Mars. Like what?
there's your hint. Look at that picture of
You
it.
sent me a that's the dessert.
That is the Chica Purple Temptation.
I'm gonna go Singapore.
Peru.
Uh,
One of these has got to be Singapore, Jack, I
one of them,
promise.
and it's I.
Actually, none of them. None of them are Singapore.
Oh well,
So
thanks.
don't
Okay,
guess Singapore anymore.
all right.
Here we go. This is a good one. This one, I don't know. This one is a little bit of a hit or miss for me.
Okay.
The sausage and egg twisty pasta breakfast.
Uh, okay. Um, that's weird. What's in it? Is that it? Is that pretty much it? Just
A
the.
soup with noodles and vegetables topped with a sausage patty and a hard-boiled egg.
Oh, wait, that changes this completely. Okay, I thought you were. It was like a weird breakfast thing, but that's like an Asian style soup. I'm gonna
Well, it
go
is a
with.
breakfast.
Okay. Well, you said it's soup, right? Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna go with Taiwan. Is it? Wait, do we consider that a country? Are we?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Just I wasn't sure if we were working for the Chinese cuisine or something.
No. 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 I won't get political, but
I mean,
no.
I think for our audience, it's a pretty unpolitical statement to call Taiwan a country, but maybe 50 years from now we'll be executed for saying that. So who knows? Anyway,
Anyway,
I love how
not to get
anytime we get
political.
political, we just pause for 5 seconds and say, anyway.
Anyways, not to get political, but it's from Hong Kong.
Oh shit. That was
Although,
I was pretty fucking
although,
close then.
although on the website here it says country of origin China, and in the description it says Hong Kong. So it's Hong Kong.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Damn. I was close.
Here's a good one. This one is a sit in your stomach for months type of meal.
Okay.
The chicken McDo with spaghetti.
What the fuck is a McDo?
It's a value meal with fried chicken and spaghetti with red sauce.
Ew. Those don't go together. You don't get
I don't think.
KFC and Olive Garden at the same time. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's what this is. It's the chicken
This,
McDo.
am I allowed to say that this country and all of its population should be like killed for having this menu item?
No.
I mean, I don't know the country, so it doesn't mean I'm biased. Um,
Okay, I guess.
what country would this be? Fucking fried chicken and
Would
spaghetti?
you
What?
would you like a picture?
Sure. Why not?
It's I mean it's
I
nothing
can
crazy. It's
imagine what it's
literally
gonna look like already, but
it's a drumstick on a plate next to spaghetti with red sauce. I mean
what the fuck is that?
it's nothing like out of the world crazy, but it's exactly what you think it is.
Uh, okay, well, the website's in English, so it is a little bit of a hint, maybe.
Maybe it's translated.
Maybe. I'm gonna say Australia?
Final answer?
Yep.
Philippines.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay, that does seem like a dumb thing that they would do.
Now, this one looks like I would suck this down.
Okay.
The Prosperity Burger.
All right, I'm not like completely opposed to eating something like that. What is it?
It is a beef patty with black pepper sauce and onions on a bun with, yeah, but it comes with Prosperity, which is a type of soda. No, yeah? What is it? I guess it's a soft drink from this specific country, and it also comes with like twisty curly fries.
Okay. Um, Interesting.
Would
Very
you like a picture?
sure.
You just gotta take this thing in. This thing is a beautiful little sandwich.
I don't. What is a black pepper sauce? Because to me, black pepper is like it's just pepper, right? Like that you put on stuff. Like, do you shake it?
I guess it's probably mixed with some other stuff.
Oh, actually, that looks pretty. It looks like the McRib kind of, right?
Well, that's what it says in the description. It says a burger that mysteriously resembles a McRib with pepper sauce and onions.
Okay. Um.
This is also the last one, so this is for all the glory here.
Oh crap. Um.
Pick a good one.
Prosperity McFizz. 100% orange juice and Sprite. What the heck? Um. What country would do some dumbass shit like mix orange juice and Sprite? Um. That doesn't sound terrible. You know what? Fuck it. Indonesia. Final answer.
Um, Almost Malaysia.
Oh shit. Okay, that's not like crazy off. A lot of these are
Yeah,
unpredictable because like
they're
we
just strange. They're just strange food items.
like McDonald's is so like base level. Like they have a burger is like American. Pizza is like Italian, but like people from Germany still eat pizza. Like it's I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say.
No, I get it. I get it.
Um, but yeah, that was an interesting little tour we went through the culinary world of Mickey D's. How do you feel about
Yeah,
Grimace killing 10 people in 1987 and never being tried
I
for his
like that
crimes?
kids were so scared of him that they got rid of his arms.
Yeah, they made it so that if you were to fight him in a like a hand-to-hand combat, you would literally not be able to harm you in any way
Yeah, it just
unless he fell
works.
on
All
you
right,
maybe.
here we go, Jack.
He's
I got
he's
an
like
idea.
those bobblehead like toys that like you can flick and they'll just like wobble and they won't actually fall over. I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah,
like
like
that.
Weeble Wobbles.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but he
exactly.
has legs. He'll chase you.
Yeah, okay.
Like you
One
can't
mile
hide.
an
You can't
hour.
hide from Grimace.
Are you supposed to like what is the anatomy of Grimace that allows his legs to support like 500 pounds of purple fat? I don't get it.
Hamburger.
Made of McDonald's burger meat.
Hey Jack, give me a
Yeah,
give me your favorite. Give me a letter in the alphabet. Just give me any letter.
Q.
Q. Okay. Okay.
And that's not for any political reason. It's just because it's the only letter I write in cursive all the time.
Okay. What's so special about Q?
That's it. It's the one letter I write in cursive. I don't know why. It's just I've just stopped writing cursive, but like I like the way that you like curl the Q. I don't do it with G, but
Would
for
you
some
would you
reason,
call it a curly Q?
I suppose I don't know. It's just a cursive
So
Q.
anyway, Jack, speaking of international menu items, I suppose it's time for the weather somewhere in the world. Here we got
Oh, god damn
Jakarta,
it! Why would you bring
Indonesia.
this bit back? It's
We
the
have
worst bit.
Jakarta, Indonesia.
All right, any
It is
Jakarta viewers
currently
out there?
it is currently 3:23 a.m. in Jakarta.
Wow,
24% chance of rain until 4 a.m. It is 78 degrees. Little cloudy.
fascinating.
Today's high for Jakarta is going to be 87 with the low of 76. And they're looking at a lot of rain coming up for today. Not too high of a chance, but it's going to be cloudy. Maybe they're in the wet season. I don't know.
Let me
I don't know
uh
enough about it.
let me say something real quick, okay? If any of our viewers are actually from Jakarta, Indonesia, you said? Yeah.
We want you on the podcast
No. They if they don't know the weather, you know how they can find out? They can
from
look
us.
outside their fucking window. And you know who doesn't care about the weather in Indonesia? Literally every other fucking viewer. Literally everyone. Unless
But
you're a fucking
Jack, there.
meteorologist, you don't give a shit about the weather that isn't a fucking immediately outside of your house.
But Jack, I care. I care about our Jakarta
Okay,
viewers.
you can frickin' have your little weird kinky hobbies of fucking studying the weather, okay, weather boy?
Hey
Fuck.
man. Hey man. I'm just
You
trying
know
to.
that video of the kid who's like fucking
That's
wouldn't you
buying
like to know, weather
fireworks.
boy? Yeah,
That's me.
that's you. Yeah, you're weather boy.
You make me
Uh,
upset. You make me very upset. I had a good week. I did some
yeah.
fun stuff, and you ruined it for me. Now I'm upset.
Did you get a tattoo? Is that true? I've heard rumors.
So I went to Alabama yesterday,
Okay.
and because I needed to get away
Fuck
from
your
where I
sister.
currently at. No, I don't have a sister. You know that.
Sorry. Any Alabama
Funny
fans?
guy.
I had to get it
Yeah,
out of my
come on,
system. I'm
man.
sorry.
I
They must
went
be used to
to
it
the
by now.
beautiful. I went to the beautiful town of Athens, Alabama,
Wow.
and I
Classy.
got to be honest. I wasn't expecting too much from Alabama. I mean, everybody I know. It's this rundown, crummy Confederate state. Let me tell you, the second I crossed the border from Tennessee to Alabama, I think Alabama might have the nicest roads in the United States. Like I swear to God,
No potholes?
I not even a single pothole.
Were
Like
they
there were
like that
no
black
cracks in the road.
asphalt that you can tell was like recently put down and like smells a
Yeah,
little bit? That's perfect. I love it.
yeah, yeah. There. Okay, I should say there was like one road that they had torn up like 20 feet of it that they were working on as I was there, but like the entire highway in and every road of Athens. Oh my God, it was perfect. Like not even a crack in the road. It was insane.
Yeah, I had a similar experience when I went to Vermont. There was a lot of just like really nice like they were actively paving it. But I think a lot of that I mean I think there's two factors. One is just like maybe these roads get less use just depending on like how rural the area is. And also like you just went at the time that they're putting it down and they're not going to do it again for another like 25 years. So you just got really lucky probably.
Well, I guess so, but you know what? That's okay with me.
Yeah.
Also, Athens, Alabama is where the band the Alabama Shakes are from, is what I was told.
Nice.
So I believe that,
Yeah,
and I quite like them,
yep.
even though
How
they've
does it
only put out
relate
two
to your
albums.
tattoo? That's what I'm wondering.
So, anyways, I'm in Athens, Alabama, and I'm looking for stuff to do. I walk into a general store, and it was cool because this general store has been open for like 150 years, like it's an original store. And I bought my
Hmm.
father and a few of my family members some Christmas presents, even though it's we still got a month or so. But it was a cool shop, and it was kind of one of a kind stuff.
Yeah, get it out of the
And
way.
then yeah, right. And then as I was leaving, I was like, I want to spend a little more time here. So I'm driving around, and then I see the Alabama Veterans Museum. And I walk in, and it's this little, like, it looks like a town hall. You know those types of, like, official buildings where, like, everything is, like, really clean and it looks like there's no sign of life?
Yeah, like from Clash of Clans.
Yeah, kind of like that. So I walked in, sure. I walked in, and I was the only one there. And the woman that was working there, I guess she was a tour guide. I think she was one of the directors of the museum or whatever. she I heard her say to whoever else was in like the back room, like, "Oh, the dinger for the door keeps going off. I guess there must be a ghost because I don't see no one." And then she looked over and she was like, "Oh, there is someone." And I was like, "Oh, I must be like the first person they've had today." So that was really cool. And she gave me like a private, like one-on-one tour of the museum, which was really, really cool.
That
And
is pretty cool.
as I as I was walking through the museum, it starts at like the 1700s and like the American Revolution, and then goes all the way to like modern conflict with every war in between. And as we got through the Civil War part, I was like, man, isn't it like kind of crazy that the United States had a civil war? Like, isn't that so weird to you?
It is weird. It's weird, like, because we've been in it. I mean, yeah, there's the war on terror, but like other than that, we haven't really lived through any like large scale wars or like traditional
Right.
wars in the sense that you would
Well,
imagine.
like even in the sense of like even I had this exact conversation with my father, and I was like, Dad, what do you think about like the fact that America had a civil war? He's like, well, we had Korea and Vietnam when he was a kid and growing up, and it was the other side of the world even still, and it was kind of just like, oh, Vietnam and Korea, it's this place that they send the soldiers to. But how like wacky crazy is it that I could, if I wanted to right now, drive to a town and like metal detect for Civil War antiques and find shit. Like the fact that we actually had a Civil War.
But yeah, digging shit out of the ground is like the coolest thing ever. That's why archaeologists like are all over that stuff.
Yeah. Well, that was just really cool to me. And I don't know. That was just really, really cool to me. That's
What was
I
the museum?
the Yeah, well, the town in general. Alabama's a
Oh,
cool kind of spot. I really
yeah.
enjoyed it. And at the border of Alabama and Tennessee, I believe, don't quote me, it might be a different town, but Birmingham or Montgomery is where they build NASA's rocket ships.
Okay.
That could be, I could also be wrong about Birmingham and Montgomery. It's
I feel like they
definitely in
wouldn't build it
Alabama.
in a city like that, but
Um,
because those are
I will
both pretty
fact
big.
check this.
Because I know SpaceX has a thing like that, and they bought a town that had like a population of like 50 people, and that's where they built all their rocket ships. It's just like a big open like plain basically. But I mean, I guess
It might be,
depending on what you're building.
it's Huntsville, Alabama, the
Okay.
Space and Rocket Center. And at the border of Alabama and Tennessee, there is a life-sized Saturn IV rocket, like one-to-one replica of the rocket that sent Apollo 13 into space. And it was so weird driving on the highway and you see it and you drive past and you're like, was that a rocket ship?
That must be pretty weird, yeah.
It was really freaky. But yeah, man, Alabama was pretty cool and everyone was really, really nice. It's that southern charm. And I really enjoyed myself. It got my mind off of a lot of stuff for the day. It was a nice, pleasant drive. And unlike the Northeast, where we're all from, the speed limit on the highways actually gets up to 70. So
Wow.
that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you are missing one key detail though, Brock.
Yeah.
Tattoo. Where
What about it?
did you was that you was that not you that got one?
No.
Okay, so that was just a big goof.
Well, I might get one. The one I
Did
sent
did
you
you
is
think
what
that
I.
one looked cool?
Well, I was gonna get it, not specifically that one, but that idea mixed with something else. But now, now that you've been made fun of it, I don't want to do it anymore.
Well, no. So for our audience members, he basically sent a photo of a tattoo, and it was just like a gray cat, like like with its like it was like snarling kind of with its mouth open, but the teeth were like yellow, and it was
Well,
kind
it's
of
just the
off-putting.
coloring. It doesn't matter.
No, I
Well,
know,
that
but yeah,
plus, so
it was cool. Other than that,
my idea was I was gonna get that, and then I'll send you the other one. I'm gonna get it mixed with. Um, there's two that I saw online. So that cat face mixed with the Indian headdress of this one that I just sent you.
um, oh, okay, yeah, I could see that. Okay.
So I like that. That might be the idea.
Why the Indian headdress? Isn't that like cultural appropriation?
No, I don't give a shit.
Amen.
I could not give a fuck. I ride Indian motorcycles which have Indian headdresses on them. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, no,
And
that makes sense then.
fun fact that I actually learned when I was very young from multiple friends of mine that are from Native American families. A lot of them actually don't prefer. Their most preferred title is what, tribe or culture that their families are from. But if you don't know it off the top of your head, a lot of them actually prefer to be called Indians because they think Native American is too broad a term because it can mean all the way up to like the natives of Alaska, all the way south to like the Aztecs. Like it's just such a general, broad spectrum term.
Well, what do
And
they
when you
like to be
say
called then?
who,
Like the people from Alaska or like Aztecs? I mean, like descendants, obviously, not like because they don't exist anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever interacted with,
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, that makes sense, I guess.
but yeah, a lot of them like to be, don't love to be called it, but if there's no other option, they would much rather prefer to be called Indians than Native Americans.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's a cool little factoroo.
Do you want me to break
I
out some
also
of my notes?
hang on, I'm just going through mine.
Oh,
Oh,
all
here's
right.
a good one. Here's a good one. Fabio. You remember Fabio, the beautiful man, the
Yeah,
uh
he's kind of
the
become
model?
synonymous with male beauty, I think.
Yeah, the dude with the long hair, the really muscular face.
Yeah,
I
him and
was
Hasselhoff.
reading, I don't Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was reading about him today for whatever reason. I think I saw a show with him in it and I looked him up to see like what he's up to. And on his Wikipedia, under his personal life, it says in 2021, Fabio retired from the spotlight and wants to pursue having a wife and kids. And then in the next sentence, it also says Fabio also sleeps in a hyperbaric chamber because he thinks it reverses the aging process.
Wow.
So I hope Fabio is
Wait, is
doing
that like a
okay.
meme or is it real?
No, that's real. I bet it's
Oh
real.
shit.
I mean, have you
Well,
seen the guy? He's very
I
handsome.
mean, there are like
Maybe he.
celebrities that like drink like the blood of babies, I'm sure, to try and
Yeah,
stay
that's
young.
true. That's got to be true. No, I mean, Fabio's a beautiful man. Maybe he's doing the right thing. Maybe we're idiots.
I mean, if you could live forever, wouldn't you? Try to, or at least elong your life and
I
elongate,
don't know if I'd live forever
elongate.
because that's at some point I'm just going to be like, please let this suffering end. But if I had the ability to like live until I didn't want to anymore, you know what I mean? I would do that.
Yeah, I would just like to flex on my friends as they fucking like get like hernias and like fucking backaches and cancer, and I'm just like, yo, I'm still 20, get fucked, and then they die.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be
Yeah, I would
nice.
I would love to watch my friends die. That would be really cool, I think.
Yeah. What?
No, I fucking wouldn't. That's horrible.
I
That's
don't.
actually horrible. That might be the worst thing
That
I've said.
is. That's pretty terrible. You might be a terrible person.
I don't know. I'm sure the audience has caught on by now, but I like to be a little edgy and dark sometimes. But goddamn, I just kind of scared myself a little bit. Anyway,
So,
let's get the lighthearted
also,
topic. Yeah, do you got one?
lighthearted topic. Lighthearted topic. Today's a big day.
What? What day is it?
Today's a big day. Today, Saturday, November 13th, 2021, is a
It's like
huge day.
halfway to Thanksgiving, kinda. This
I
Veterans Day was
guess.
last week.
But
I had a parade. What is it? What's today?
14 years ago, the Gummy Bear album was released today.
No fucking way.
November 13th, 2007.
You know, me and Ethan, when we were little boys, we used to dance around to that song. Like we just played it on repeat, and we thought it was the coolest thing ever.
I believe it.
Now I want to rip my ears off my head whenever I hear it, but it has some nostalgia associated, so I can't hate it forever, I guess.
But yeah, it's big day, big anniversary. Congratulations, Gummy Bear.
I'd love to
You
meet him.
I I kind of want to know what he looks like, but at the same time I don't.
Yeah, he
You know what I
must be
mean?
auto-tuned to like all hell. Like it's probably some
Maybe
like
not.
56-year-old man. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean like he's a character, you know.
He had other songs, right? If it was an album.
I mean he put out album, right?
Are they all just like variants of the Gummy Bear song? Because I know that the Carmel Dancin' song like has like a Christmas version and like a fucking like they have all these different versions, but it's always just the same song.
I'm looking this up, and this is really worrying me because it's saying that John Travolta is the voice actor for Gummy
You're
Bear.
not serious.
I'm
That's not
I
true.
am dead
It can't.
serious.
I refuse to believe that John Travolta is the fucking voice of the Gummy Bear from the Gummy Bear song. I mean, I could see it though.
I think uh I think Gummy Bear is voiced by multiple people, and I think one of them was John Travolta, and I think another one is JoJo Siwa.
But why and how?
Dude, I don't know.
Do they still put out music? Like, how does JoJo Siwa like? How would what?
Let's see. Let's see. Gummy Bear's most recent album was put out 2019. He put out Nope, he put out Gummy Bear put out an album August 30th, 2021.
Uh, okay, cool. Didn't listen to it. Don't plan to. They can be a one-hit wonder, I think, and that would be best for the world.
I Yeah, I don't know if I can even make a comment about it because I'm so in shock that John Travolta is was one of the voice actors.
Yeah, I think there are many artists that should remain one-hit wonders, and it would be for the best.
Well, like who?
Um, I'm trying to think. Carmel Dancin',
These
maybe the Carmel Girls. That's probably a good one. Um, well, well, I mean, LMFAO was a two-hit wonder, but I mean that was a great little
No,
thing
they
they
had a
had.
lot of hits, just nobody listened to them. LMFAO
What
was
was the?
great.
Don't they have like a like? There's like a break-off band. Like there was a second guy. Like I know it was two guys,
Well,
but like didn't one of them keep making music under a different name?
I think they both kept making music. I don't know.
Oh,
Did you know that the guy who created Motown, like the hit record producing Motown, his
I
son
okay.
was Rockwell, the guy who did I Always Feel Like Somebody's Watching Me?
No, I don't even know what Motown is.
Motown? Like
Is it a
the
song?
out No, 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 no. Like it's the record company that put out like Marvin Gaye and the Jackson 5.
No.
It was like African American like all like Aretha Franklin and all of them went
Well,
through
I don't really
Motown.
care about the publishing company. I care about the artist.
Well, Motown was like famous because it took all these black artists that nobody wanted and it ended up like launching them into stardom. Like
Yeah.
the Temptations, Jackson 5,
Yeah,
Stevie Wonder,
actually,
Marvin
I might know
Gaye.
what you're talking. I watched like a full documentary in one of my classes about like
Yeah,
how
it's
that
it's
came
very
about.
famous.
I
Yeah.
I should know what that is. I just don't think I
Yeah.
remember the name. Yeah.
Well, anyway, the guy who created Motown was Berry Gordy, and his other son, besides Rockwell, was Red Foo of LMFAO,
What the fuck?
who
That's actually crazy.
the other member of LMFAO was Sky Blue, who was Red Foo's nephew, which really, really makes the music video for Sexy and I Know It really uncomfortable to watch.
Oh yeah, they're related. That
Yeah.
is really weird. I mean, that's uncles for you sometimes, you know.
Do you want to talk about it? What did
No,
your what did your
no,
uncle
no
do?
comment. Um, well, I got some stuff. I mean, I let's see. All right. First, I got a pet peeve I want to get out of the way, and this is real.
I also wrote
You
down a
got some
pet
pet
peeve that I
peeves.
want to get out of the
Let's get
way.
the pet peeves out.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead. You first.
I just ever since I fucking watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, I feel like this year I've just been way more cynical of things, but I don't feel bad at all because like these things just suck and people need to call them out. So, first, the one I have is I was watching a YouTube video, or like many YouTube videos, where it'll be like a 10 minute like cover of like, well, they're just like talking about recent news or whatever. Like, there's like one guy who like reviews like animations, like new TV shows that come out and stuff, and he'll be like,
Mhm.
yeah, so there's this character in this show that I'm talking about. I forget the name. Well, excuse me, you forget the name. You recorded this audio, you wrote the script, you edited the video.
Yeah, how do
Why
you
can't
not
you
prepare
fucking
for
take
that?
10 seconds out of your life to look up the name of a character in the show? He did it like 3 times. Like, how fucking much effort is it to just look up the name of a character in a TV show? Just do it.
That
I
is
don't.
lazy.
But I forgot, dude. It's not like a live Twitch stream. You recorded this audio after writing the script. It's just like the fucking laziest effort ever. None.
Yeah, that is really lazy. That's a good pet peeve.
Um, Let me see. Are there any other ones I have here? One. Okay, that's a good one.
Do you want me to give you
No.
one?
Hold on. No, I have one more, and then that's it. My
Okay.
second one. Who actually orders vanilla ice cream? When you go, like, not like you're getting a tub from the supermarket, but like you're going
Mhm.
out to get ice cream. Why would you choose to order vanilla ice cream? Now, I'm not talking French vanilla or like vanilla bean, because those are like different. Just plain vanilla ice cream. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it.
So I every once in a while, if I go to Dairy Queen, I'll get a vanilla soft serve cone, but I'll get it dipped in like either butterscotch or the cherry or whatever
Yeah,
else they
okay,
have.
that is good because it's not just vanilla ice cream. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, I wouldn't even care if you got it like in a cone because then at least you have the cone to eat. Like, if you just
Oh,
get
you're
vanilla
saying
ice cream,
literally vanilla ice cream in a
I mean, I
bowl.
guess even the cone's kind of like a cop out. Just like, I don't know, I just I don't get it. Like, you could order like a different flavor of ice cream every time and have something different, but like just vanilla, I don't get it. It just if
Well,
I don't know.
let me say this though. McDonald's soft serve vanilla ice cream is outstanding for the sole purpose of if you need to cool down and you need an
Okay.
ice cream cone.
Soft serve
But
is not
everywhere,
that bad because it's only ever like 3 flavors of soft serve at max. And
yeah.
actually, it's two. It's literally vanilla chocolate, or you get them both mixed. And then like
Hmm.
occasionally, if you're like super lucky, you'll find a place that has other flavors of soft serve, but it's basically non-existent.
Right. No, yeah. That's really gross. That would make me uncomfortable to be around a person that does that.
Yeah. I also had another ice cream related thing. I was curious if Ben and Jerry's like came out. You know how they have like weed like infused stuffs like pot brownies and like stuff you can buy
Yeah.
like that. If they came out with like a THC ice cream or something, they would make so much money. Like, can you imagine how fucking
Well,
much money they would make?
it would be like a vicious circle because you'd get really high and then you'd want ice cream and then you'd continually eat the ice
Right.
cream and get even
That would
higher and
just be
higher.
like I can imagine so many people who are stoned already go for Ben and Jerry's ice cream. They could literally just come out with a flavor. You know how they have half baked? They could call it fully baked, and then it would be like the fucking perfect ice
I
cream.
feel like somewhere in the Ben and Jerry's like offices, they sat around a board table and had this exact idea, and then someone was like, "Listen, great idea and everything. Somebody's gonna die and we're gonna get sued."
Yeah, that's probably true. We're back. So where were we?
Where were we? We were talking about pet peeves before we had a horrible, horrible internet moment.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, let me give you my pet peeve because I actually wrote this down, so it's funny that we're actually talking about this. I
Yeah.
was on, that one social media app, TikTok,
I think I've heard of it. Yeah.
and I came across a video that said, let's see, I have the exact quote written down. I wrote, here's what I wrote. I hate
Yeah.
it when people post videos on TikTok of them playing guitar or drums or singing, and it says, quote, if you're from the 90s, you'll recognize this song. And then it's just Bring Me to Life by Evanescence, which was released in 2003. And it's like, it's like, if you were born in 2012, you know that song. Everybody knows that song. It's not like a 90s reserved thing.
Yeah, that's a valid pet peeve.
Or that, or they're like, oh, you weren't born in the 90s, so you can't listen to Avril Lavigne. And it's like, you absolutely can. Just let people listen to what they want to listen to.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just people are
Yeah.
so gatekeepy with music, and it makes me upset.
Oh, by the way, before we forget, I wanted to mention that at the very start of the podcast, when you said there's something that we both like to talk about, I thought 100% you were going to say music, but I was shocked that you said food.
Well, we both like food and music.
I mean, everyone likes food, but I feel like not a lot of people, well, I mean, not as many people like music.
People that are like, I don't listen to music really weird me out. It's like, how do you not listen to music? Everybody listens to
Their
music.
soul is empty. There's
It
nothing
seriously
inside of them.
is. Like, how do you not listen to music?
Do
Everyone in the
not
world
trust
listens to
anybody that says
music.
that.
Like, there is not a day in my life that's gone by that I haven't heard music.
I mean, yeah, I think that's probably true. At least, like, I don't think more than 5 days a year. Like, I think like 360 days in the, or wait, hold on. No. Um,
365 days a year, point
no,
25.
no, there are three. Okay. I don't know. For some reason, I always think there's 356 sometimes. I guess I'm dyslexic. But yeah, so 360 days of the year, I'd say I'd probably listen to music or hear music at least.
I would say 365. I genuinely don't think there has been a day in the past like 10 years where I haven't either like heard a song in my head or like just have heard a
Oh, in
song
your
in general.
head? That doesn't really count, does it?
Well, even still that, I mean like
But yeah,
maybe like 2 days in the entirety of like the last 10 years I haven't heard music.
I don't know. I never really thought about it, but I mean, it's
Like
everywhere.
I
If you
can't
have the
think of a
radio on, if you have the
situation
TV on, bam, you're done. That's it.
I can't think of a situation where I wouldn't be around music though. You know, like say you go shopping, every store plays music.
If you
Then you
just
got to get
sat in
back
your
in your
house
car.
all day with no electricity, I don't know.
Yeah, but who does that?
Nobody, unless they're in a snowstorm, maybe.
Yeah.
But then, even then, I'd probably just fucking sing a sea shanty or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just weird that people can be like, "Oh, I don't listen to music." It's like bullshit. Of course you do. Everybody listens to music. It's constantly everywhere.
Yeah, that's literally impossible not to, unless you're a psychopath.
Yeah, just weirds me out. People weird me out. Anyway, let's get back to your pet peeves, sir.
I mean, I listed all mine, but I do have other like weird things. I think about a lot of weird things, and that's why I'm starting to write them down for the podcast because I think they're fascinating subjects to talk about. But uh, the next one I had was, well, are you familiar with actually, yeah, no, so you wouldn't be. I mean, I don't think anybody would be familiar because it was something that I learned from. It was a student at my college that came up with it, and he called it bread theory. Have you heard of anything like that?
I want to say I have, but also
It
at the
well,
same
here,
time,
let
it
me
might
kind of
just be my
explain it.
brain saying that I have.
I don't remember it exactly, but basically what it was is he went like he listed numbers like 1 through 6, I believe, and they were each a different type of food based on how many sides were bread. So, like one side being bread was like a flatbread, right? Or like
Okay,
okay, and
like a
then two,
pizza.
two I think was like a taco, and three
No,
was
why
like
not a
a
sandwich?
calzone. Yeah, I guess two. Well, a sandwich is more than one piece of bread. I
Yeah,
think.
two.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but
are
like
you
it's just
saying
it has to be a bread based
it
like
has to be
thing. So
okay?
I
Continue.
guess one would be like I mean, one is hard because it's like even one. It has two basically. Well, I guess one would be pizza. All right, say pizza's one. Two would be like I would say a taco counts as two. Three would be like maybe a burrito. I don't know, but like he had the thing is he when he went over it, he had an actual fucking PowerPoint, and he went up to like fucking 6. I think he might have even went to 8, which I don't think is actually possible. But like he was arguing that like the fucking like bread bowls from Panera or like a calzone would count as like an octagon of bread or like it was like insane. It blew my mind. He had everything thought of. He must have spent like at least a week going over it.
That's just weird.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
know what? You know what theory I'm a big fan of and I subscribe to?
What?
It's not, it's I don't know if it's really a theory. I mean, I guess it
String
is
theory?
technically. No. Um, the infinite monkey theory.
What the fuck? I think I heard of this
If you
before. I just don't remember what it is.
if you lock a monkey in a room with a typewriter
Oh,
and
yeah.
given an infinite amount of time, they'll write something as complex as a Shakespearean sonnet
That
just based
is
on the random accumulation of them hitting the keyboard, the keys of the typewriter enough times. It'll eventually work out.
how many monkeys do you think are currently trapped in underground government facilities doing just that?
There's got to be at least one. There's got to be.
Yeah. I mean, they send a monkey to space just for the hell of it. Why don't they just lock him in a room with a typewriter? It's clearly less budget.
Somebody somewhere has, and you know it. Like it's just one of those things. It just happens.
I mean, you have to feed it, but like other than that, monkey see, monkey do.
What was the thing where it was like the longest line of dialogue a monkey has ever created was
Oh, it was like me
me
has
want
banana, you
orange,
want
me
me
has
orange
banana,
more
you
now.
want me orange banana.
Yeah, that was
Dude, I wish I had a monkey. They're sweet. They're cool.
Yeah, I was watching a video about monkeys yesterday. I was just bored, and they're cool. All right, what's your favorite like ape? Or I don't know what the fucking distinction is because people get mad if you call a chimpanzee a monkey, but like whatever, they're pretty much the same thing. Just what's your favorite like simian or ape or whatever you call 'em?
My
Primate.
favorite brand,
Is it primate the most broad term? Probably.
I guess. I don't know. I'm
But
not
like
in.
you know what I mean.
No.
What is your favorite one?
Yes. I'm a big fan of. So here's let me story time really quick.
Yeah.
My father and I, when I was 17, went to Disney for the first time, and we went to the Animal Kingdom. And at one point, after you get off the jungle safari ride, where it's not really it's just like you're on the back of a truck and you're driving through like animal exhibits. It's like every zoo in the world has the same thing. You can walk through like a zoo, and at one point you come up to this big pane of glass, and it's got a bunch of gorillas.
Yeah.
And it was so strange seeing them just interact with each other because it's so obvious that like that's the basis of where we come from. Obviously we don't, scientifically speaking, don't completely originate from specifically gorillas, but like they're still in
We
that
share a
family
common
tree.
ancestor. Yeah.
Yeah, they're still in that family tree of like, but just seeing them like sitting there and like the way he was like manipulating his hands and just sitting and moving, it was so strange seeing it that it was like, bro, that's just my like great uncle in
Yeah.
a fursuit.
Yeah, it's wild.
So yeah,
Like
I'm a big fan of gorillas.
gorillas. Yeah, that's a good choice. They're pretty
Gorillas.
chad. Me personally, I like the orangutan. Like they are just completely unique compared to. I mean, gorillas are unique too. Don't get me wrong, but like the way the male orangutan's like face pads like just like bulge out of its face. They look so weird and like cool. And they're also like really smart. I think. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know. They're also like I think they're like one of the more like endangered species of monkey, ape, simian, primate, whatever. So. I don't know. I kind of feel bad for him a little bit. I like those guys. I want them to stick around. They're cool. A lot of cool
I'm a
animals
big
out
fan
there.
of them.
That was another thing I
A lot
wrote
of
down.
cool animals.
Just like fucking like you could go on for like hours about just cool ass animals. It's a wild world.
There's just so many animals to choose from.
I mean, yeah. Fucking like Jesus Christ. We should probably save that one for another day though. I'll fucking
Yeah.
take like 3 hours just talking about fucking evolution and animals.
Well, in that case, Jack, I think we've rambled long enough about McDonald's and primates and whatever the hell else we talked about. It's completely blanking my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but like the titles of the
Oh
video or
yeah,
the
no, they
podcast,
they summarize.
I basically I've decided that every one of the titles is just gonna have like the and symbol, and then I'm
Hmm.
just gonna pick two random topics that just make it sound like the weirdest podcast possible that we've covered, like completely
This one
unrelated.
needs to be McShrimp and Gorillas.
Maybe I might do it. Yeah, we'll see.
All right, sir.
But
It's
yeah,
been truly a pleasure talking to you. Again, another beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend since it's Saturday. That's crazy to me
yeah.
still.
It's the middle of autumn. It's really nice
Yeah,
weather
it's
some days of the
beautiful
week.
out. And if
Uh,
you're in that random town in Indonesia I mentioned in the
Jakarta,
weather segment,
Jakarta.
yeah, yep,
Yeah, yeah.
send us an email. We
Yeah.
want you. We
Let
want to
us
hear from
know
you.
if our satellites are accurate in reading your weather
Yeah,
versus
do
just going
that.
outside and looking your goddamn self.
Well, maybe they're huddled. Maybe it's the tropical storm season and they're in like a bomb shelter trying not to die, Jack. Maybe they need
I
to
don't think
know
that's
from an
something that
outside
they do,
source.
but
Well,
maybe.
how do you know?
You know what? You
Anywho,
know what? I don't. I don't know enough, so maybe they do.
anywho, thank you so much. Please join us again next week. Please listen to us on Spotify, YouTube. Shoot us an email, however you feel comfortable talking to your favorite podcast that you most recently found on the internet, that being us. And
Yep.
we hope to see you next week or hear from you, or we hope to be in your car, on your phone, on
Not in like a
your
weird way, just
computer.
like in the background.
Yeah,
We're
maybe
not gonna.
maybe when you're
We'll try not to break the fourth wall. Let's put it that way.
maybe when you're just reading a book or sleeping or taking a bubble bath.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Underrated. Underrated.
Underrated. Anyway, thank you so much. Hope to see you again soon.
All right. Three, two, one. Goodbye.